What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks. And we back in the building, you feel me? It's True Talks. Cause True Talks, alright? Let's get straight right into it. Bruh, so obviously what's going on since yesterday, you know what I mean? There's just been hoopla, a whole, media storm with bashing Kyrie, obviously. And that seems to be the theme, on and on and on. Like I told y'all gotta understand and just pay attention to what the media is doing. Pay attention to what's going on. Get a mindset and a brain, a thought process, and just use your own brain, man. Use your own brain. Get your own thoughts of your own. Get it. Get that. Stop going ahead and whatever media posts, whatever media wants to shorten up quotes and say and all this type of stuff about Kyrie, just so he could be in a negative light. Take it in. He's always, not once, has been in a positive light. Even when he was talking about the boycott, a negative light. Why? Because this is a guy who, the first only guy, the one and only person to actually say, you know what, I don't want to play with LeBron. I'm tired of it. And cut and put Bron in a negative light. So ever since then, Kyrie has been in a negative light. It's the same way when KD was in OKC. He was all good. Everything's all gravy. The minute he goes to Golden State, they do a similar move to LeBron. But why? It's a threat of LeBron because LeBron just won the ring and he's going to the finals again. He's in a negative light again ever since then. This is what's been happening. You see media trying to break up the Warriors. KD versus the Warriors. KD and that. They try to do all of that when they weren't thinking like that within their organization. But the media wants to break it apart. Why? Because it's a threat of LeBron. Everything always comes down to LeBron. Kawhi did whole load management in Toronto. They didn't say no word. Praising Kawhi. The minute he goes and doesn't go to LeBron and goes to LeBron's house and goes to Clippers, load management this. All negative things about Kawhi with the load management and this and that. Why? Because he's now in a threat position of LeBron. Look at what the landscape is showing you. Look at what is transpiring. Get your own IQ, your own thought process of your own. And look at what's going on, how media is trying to create these things so that y'all can hate this person and this person and this person. And this is why I say, and this is why I rarely say even OD positive things about LeBron in terms of what the media is always saying, because I have to debunk all of this false narrative and all these cap shit all the time. This is what happens. This is what's transpiring. And then it looks like, oh, Banks is a LeBron hater. No. I'm just debunking all these false truths that y'all think is happening. It's cap. All cap. Use your own eyes to actually see the game at a proper level, and you'll understand that, okay, this guy's nice and this guy's this to this level, but I'm not going to overboost him. And this goes, we're not just with LeBron, this goes with a bunch of people. Anytime I hear cap, I have to debunk it. That's been my passion. That's been what I'm trying to do at the end of the day. Using IQ, because again, the IQ ones are always a small few. Always the masses are always going to believe, they'll plug you in the matrix. You're always going to believe the fake things. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm here to debunk all of that. So it's up to you to listen to that IQ, because that's what I do. It's up to you. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Use your own eyes. So now when it comes to Kyrie, again, Kyrie didn't even mention Bron's name. I already know they're going to bring up Bron. He didn't mention Bron's name. There's players he's played with. There's Tatum, that's in this ballpark. There's Jaylen Brown that's in this ballpark. There's K-Love. There's Bron. There's Bear players. But who do they go to? Bron. You already know. And that just shows you exactly what I'm saying is factual, because at the end of the day, like I said, if this was any other player and you put everyone in the ballpark, they're not just going to go pick one person. But what happens? They already dislike this guy because of Bron, that now anytime he says something is automatically linked to Bron. That just shows you that I already dislike him because of Bron. That already shows you never said Bron's name. Why do you just jump to Bron? Exactly. We already know why. Everything just comes full circle. It's funny. Just let mans talk. Let people expose themselves and you'll see the truth. But anyways, if y'all have been under a rock, basically what has happened was that Kyrie did a podcast with KD, the Etc's podcast. That's what he's been doing. The first episode, part 2 parts. I listened to the whole thing because obviously you already know those are my guys. So I'm going to listen. And at the end of the day, if they suss in the clutch, if they suss this, I will call it out. You already know. But at the end of the day, I listened to the podcast and it's just real recognized real. And I'm listening and they're just speaking freely. They're just talking. You know what I'm saying? Even when they go ahead and take his whole thing out of context when he's talking about the Nets coach or with Steve Kerr, we all could coach and all this type of stuff. They take one portion of what he said and then make Kyrie look like a negative fugazi guy. When him and KD and Eddie, all of them were all saying that at the end of the day, they have so many brilliant minds offensively and just brilliant minds in general that not only just Nash, KD, Kyrie, the top guys, you know what I'm saying, Jacques Vaughn and Nash, all of them collaboratively can bring their IQs together. You know what I'm saying? And basically at one moment, it might be like, okay, KD's the coach today or Thing's the coach today. That doesn't mean physically KD's sitting there coaching. It means literally that, okay, our game plan is based off KD's IQ or what he said. Yo, this is what was going to work today. You know what I'm saying? Nash is like, you know what? This is what's going to work today. That type of stuff. They're collaborative together because their IQs are strong. It's not about, oh, I'm the coach and this is X, Y, and Z. That's wrong. It's about bringing brilliant minds together, coexisting. That's what he's saying. And y'all, like, it's just crazy. And then they take a caption and just, this is what it is. And then put him, oh, look, here we go again. Here we go again. And y'all run with it. Y'all run with it. It's just crazy, man. It's actually crazy. Like, this just shows you what they're trying to do, man. And this is why you have Kyrie not speaking. This is why you have Kyrie getting fed up. This is why you have even KD. Like, a lot of these players, not even just those two players, players in general. Like, the media, again, is clickbait society. They're trying to pump fake and trying to create narratives and create narratives and create narratives. And y'all just feed into it time and time again. And paint Kyrie. Oh my God, look at Kyrie. He's such a clown. Oh my God, look at him again. He started something already. You didn't even play with KD yet. They're like, are you serious? Are you actually serious? Like, bruh, it's just crazy. Anyway, so basically what happened is KD and Kyrie were talking and Eddie asked him a question like, yo, in the clutch, if this is the last shot, 10 seconds left, who do we want taking the shot between you two? What's going to happen? And he's like, it don't matter. It's whoever is hot. Like, whoever is hot, that's what it's going to come down to. A 1-3 pick and roll. If KD's at the 5, a 1-5 pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a pick and roll. If they switch, mismatch, it doesn't matter who we go to. It doesn't matter. It's buckets on a platter is what he's basically saying. And he's saying this is the first time in my career that I felt like it doesn't matter, because most of the times, anywhere that I've played, which obviously now they're going to link to Bron, and obviously he said anywhere I've played for the first time in my career, I normally felt that I'm the best option down the clutch. That's what he was saying. And if I didn't shoot it, I felt guilty and like I did a disservice because I already know I'm the best option. I'm that guy. This is the first time in my career where I could actually be like, go in the corner and go like, yo, he's that guy too. He's that guy too. And what he's saying is actual facts. This is why I say peer evaluation tells you the most. There's a disconnect between what the fans say, what the media say, and what the players actually feel or say. There's a big disconnect. And the player's perspective is always the right perspective because they're the actual ones grinding and on the actual court. That's where my thinking always aligns with the player's perspective. Y'all, Banks is this, Banks is that. I've been told y'all that no matter what stats y'all bring up about Bron, no matter what stats y'all bring up saying, oh my God, this and that and that and that and that and this, oh my God, you know, he did this in the clutch, he did this. We already know when is that time. The last shot. We didn't say the whole fourth quarter. We didn't say Kyrie's career has been better. He didn't say none of that. He said, when it's that time, the last shot, 10 seconds left on the clock. Who is the best option? Who's more guaranteed to get the shot? The worst part is y'all Bron fans know when he has the ball, y'all be even thinking, Bron, you better shoot it, don't pass it. Y'all even be nervous. Y'all aren't sitting there like, oh, he's going to make the shot. Y'all be worried and on your feet. But if you go talk to a Kobe fan, if you go talk to an MJ fan, they know when the ball's in his hands with the last seconds, you already know. They're like, it's game. They're telling the whoever's watching, this is about to be a bucket. They have confidence. Why? Because we know. Y'all have to create these fugazi narratives. Oh my God, this, because y'all hurt about the truth. And this is what happens when they get hurt about the truth. They have to now bash the next player down to elevate LeBron James. This is why you've had KD say, oh my God, look at all you Bron media apologists. This is why you've heard players say these things. Because it's all capped. The real players understand, yes, LeBron is great. No one's taking that away from him. But you're not going to lie about certain things. We already know. LeBron has never, ever, when him last shot matters, when he was with the Heat, it was Wade. When he was with Cleveland, it was Kyrie. It's that simple. This is not no takeaway from LeBron. LeBron even knows this. This is a perfect example. It doesn't mean LeBron hasn't hit a clutch shot before. It doesn't mean LeBron hasn't scored in the clutch in the fourth quarter. It doesn't mean he went 0 for 0, like 0. You know what I mean? That's not what it means. It means when your money is on the line, the last shot. Forget all those stat shit that y'all are saying. Forget all that shit. No, y'all are even posting stats from LeBron fan pages. Obviously, you're going to fabricate these stats. I'm not even going to get into how those stats are capped. I'm not even going to get into that. But at the end of the day, let's say those stats are even true. Let's say he's the most elite guy with all you're saying, A++. This just already is counterproductive and contradicting yourself, because if LeBron, and there's no knock against LeBron, this is just against the fans and the narratives that they create, because LeBron is who LeBron is, and it's still great regardless. But if LeBron in the clutch is the greatest clutch to ever play, and this and that, why the hell in the clutch time in a game 7 with the ring on the line, he's inbounding the ball? If he is that guy, why is he not taking the clutch? Why is the ball not in his hands? Even if he decides to pass, okay, we live with it. Why is that not the play? Why is the play for Kyrie to go mano-a-mano without Bron being in the play? Inbound to Kyrie. Shumpert sets the screen, switch, Curry. And you can't say, oh, you just wanted Curry on him. No, Curry was guarding Shumpert. LeBron could have got the inbound, switch, Curry on him. It could have been that. But they said, not only did Bron know that Kyrie's the most clutch in that situation, not only did Kyrie know that Kyrie's the most clutch in that situation, the coaching staff knew that he's the most clutch in that situation. The team knew that he's the most, no one argued. Like, that's what you all understand. It's about the mentality. Y'all have to understand that, like, at the end of the day, all these other shit that y'all bring to the table is irrelevant. That's what y'all always do. Bring irrelevant shit to knock down somebody else to boost LeBron. And y'all do that, and it's tiring, man. It's just, I get fed up with it. And it's not me hating on LeBron or whatever. LeBron is great, like I said. It's the fans. It's the apologists. Y'all cap. Y'all bring context to LeBron all the time, and then anybody else, you don't apply the same context. It only goes one way. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say he's this and bring all these stats that say that LeBron is that guy in the clutch, but then for the shot on the line, he doesn't even get the ball. He's not even a thought process of that's who we go to. So isn't there a contradictory right there? A guy who clearly, stats show, everybody knows LeBron is clutch, but in the biggest moment, you didn't go to him? His own team didn't go to him. LeBron didn't even say, yo, give me the ball. If LeBron said, give me the ball, they would obviously say, yo, LeBron said, give me the ball. Okay. He didn't even speak up. If anything, it even came on the huddle that he's the one who said, let's go to Kyrie. So what does that tell y'all? What does that tell y'all? And it's just like, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, it's not about, like I've been said, it's not about all these other shits that have been happening. It's not about that. It's when it matters. 10 seconds, like you said, 10 seconds on the line. One shot, it's tie, you're down one. Whatever the case is. We need a bucket. Forget what happened in minute 1 to 47. Minute 1 to 47.5. Minute 1 to whatever. Right now, with this 10 seconds left, who are we going to? If me and you are there, who do we trust more? And it was Kyrie. It was Kyrie. It's that simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not even opinion. It's factual. We seen it. Whether Kyrie bricked the shot and clapped the whole backboard, the fact that he's the one taking it. LeBron's not even part of the play, setting the screen and making a playmaking. He's inbounding. He's inbounding. This is no knock against LeBron. This is the truth. Y'all need to wake up and smell the coffee and stop putting this guy, Kyrie, in a bad light because you dislike him because he decided, I don't want to play with LeBron, and you know he got a finals loss because of that. LeBron was in the same situation without Kyrie. With the 10 seconds left with the ball in his hands, what did he do? Pass to George Hill. Shut up! I don't want to hear that shit. Clearly, he's not the best option. We seen it. We seen it. If he wasn't supposed to, why don't he shoot it? Curry was on him. He had 51. This is no knock against LeBron. He's a playmaker at heart. That's just who he is. But when y'all bash a guy to elevate this next guy, that's where it's all cap, and I have to say something. Enough is enough. Stop it. We already know KD would have shot that. Kyrie would have shot that. MJ would have shot that. Kobe would have shot that. Especially if I'm hot. And y'all act like you gotta understand there's a reason why LeBron, and this is even a deeper conversation. There's a reason this is why I say LeBron's the smartest player to ever play. Because most guys have their own pride. There's certain shit they will never do. Let's say Kobe. Kobe was never clutch. He will never out his damn mind go get a next nigga who's more clutch than him and say, you know what? I'm here to bring you here and I'm gonna defer and you get the clutch buckets. Never. Pride overtakes what's actually smart sometimes because you believe in yourself that much that it might not be smart at the moment, but you will it to existence. LeBron knows who he is. And he's smart. You get what I'm saying? And he has never won a ring without a big three. He's about to win one with his first duo. But at the end of the day, his 3 rings, he has never won until he's had a clutch closer with him. Wade was the closer with him. I can bring you so many game winners that where LeBron has it, they're trying to establish him as a closer, especially even in the first year, trying to establish him as a closer versus Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert's on him as a mismatch. The man goes, bricks the shot. They get the rebound. They give it right back to him. And it's still now 10 seconds left on the clock. They give it right back to him. He stood there and said, nah, with a mismatch. With Roy Hibbert still on him. Nah. He called over Dwayne Wade. I could go get that footage and show y'all. He called over Dwayne Wade, handed over Dwayne Wade the ball with Paul George on him. With a tougher defender on him. And then Wade got the bucket and won the game. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all, like all those fourth quarter this, fourth quarter that, clutch this, and you cap it off to 5 minutes or less, as if 5 minutes or less, 5 points or less, now it's clutch. Like, are you serious? How many times are man's down 10 and it's like, oh, LeBron looks like he's gonna pack it in. Wade go on a run. Kyrie go on a run. Half of those points in the run is not counted in clutch because y'all decided to say it's only 5 points or less. This is what I'm talking about. Fabricating stats. When you have a criteria for stats, you're fabricating. That's what I'm talking about. And this is why I say when people come up with all these stats, this game winner 20 for 30, but this shit is all cap. I use my own eyes. I've seen how many situations where the shot's not even attempted. I seen a pass to Corver. I seen a pass to George Hill. How many times? Time and time again. We see it. Not even just the last shot, coming up to it. Only time I could see LeBron not passing and going to work is when there's a comfortable lead, when they're up. And now it's clutch, full icing on the cake. That's LeBron. That's who he is. It's not a knock. Doesn't mean he's not great. It's just there's levels to clutch. There's levels to this. It's just that simple. Y'all need to wake, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Again, like I said, it's not about the fact no one's saying LeBron has never got a game winner. Y'all could bring up, oh my God, the game winner versus Raptors and the game winner this and this and this. Like I said, if you actually dive into details of these game winners, majority of the time, when it's not a clock dribbling situation, like what I mean by that is like 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, where you're just winding the clock down. Now it's for you to get a game winner. Rarely does LeBron get a game winner in that situation. Most of the times, and it's not saying he hasn't, we're talking about the opportunities happening. How many times do you succeed? It's the same thing. We don't say Shaq is a great free throw shooter, but does that mean he's missed every free throw? No, he's going to make some. When you take Bear, you're going to make some. That's the whole point, but does not mean that's who you are. It does not mean we want you at the line. Same with LeBron, even with his own free throw shooting. LeBron has made good clutch free throws, but do you want him you're a LeBron fan. In the clutch, do you want him at the line shooting the free throws? You know you don't. You don't trust it. That's exactly what we're saying. Doesn't mean he misses he goes 0 for 30. No, he's going to make some. It's about who you are, consistency. Do you believe in it? Do you trust it? No, you don't. You don't. But y'all get hurt by truth so much that now you just, oh my God, they're tearing us down because you overboosted them to this. That now you got to destroy other people. And that's where I have to step in and make videos. Maybe a lot of people might not see it. It doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, as long as I did my due diligence and I did my word, you know what I'm saying? And actually, enough is enough. It's just crazy, man. It's just like, bruh, this is why. Again, you'll see it when later down the line, I'm telling y'all, I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to get into that because, again, it's going to look like, oh my God, he's Bron hater. I just tell y'all, the players know who is who. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. Y'all can say Banks is this and this and this, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a clown and whatever. The players know who is who. They might not say it all the time because obviously LeBron is the head of the media. So they'll say LeBron's name in passing, like, oh, LeBron's obviously top in the league. They say it as like they have to say it. They don't go in depth of how they rate LeBron to this and that. They never have. Send me a clip. Only one is maybe Lonzo. Maybe Zion. Maybe those guys. Like, it's not like the elite talent are actually there saying, yo, Bron is that guy for me. I modeled my game over Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like I implemented this of Bron. It's cap. Only his teammates might say maybe his work ethic, behind the scenes, pumping iron and all that, whatever. Yes, that's great. But when it comes to actually like the players, like they say Kobe, they say MJ, I copied Kobe's fadeaway. I copied MJ's this. I copied this. You know what I'm saying? KD, here's a talent. I copied this. Kyrie's handle. Steph's long distance shooting. They don't copy nothing of Bron. What, maybe a signature dunk? It's just truth. It's just truth. Show me one, go in the comment section. Show me one player that is elite caliber that actually is implemented and said, I got this from Bron's game. It's cap. It's cap. People implement Harden's step back. People the players know who is who. Doesn't mean they don't think LeBron's great, but when you shove them down their throat all the time, these players are like, yo, he doesn't even have arsenal like that. What are you talking about? Like, there's like, man's that, even y'all who even love LeBron, y'all go to the court and practice Steph's moves. Y'all go to the court and practice Iverson's crossover. Y'all go to the court and practice KD's pull-up. Y'all go to the court and practice Kyrie's handles. Y'all go to the court and practice Kobe's fade. Y'all go to the court and practice Harden's step back. Y'all go to the court and practice Harden's Euro. Y'all go to the court and do that. There's nothing up, Bron, that y'all do. Let's just be real. Does not mean LeBron's not great. He's unique in its sense, but he's not someone that y'all staple your game after. And there's reasons for this. This is why players don't fear LeBron. This is why I say little things like these, which is not little, they're big things, is why I don't even have LeBron in the GOAT conversation. Doesn't mean he's not great. There's no knock against LeBron. Just at the end of the day, like, real, recognize real. The players, we all know who is who, but y'all brainwash yourself by media. This is why, like, media goes so hard to brainwash, because they know, and this is why the players, like, hear Scottie Pippen saying bad things, like, they don't believe, they're like, yo, y'all are over boosting this shit. It's too much. Bron. It's too much. Pump fake stats. Oh my God, Bron. Like, it's too much when actually the authenticity of actually all the stats and of all the takes and of all the footage and of all everything is what the players look at and they're like, you know what? He's not on this GOAT level. It doesn't mean he's not great, but he's not that. Y'all are pushing him down our throats to make him be that when he's not that. It's just truth. It's just truth. Just being real. Just being real. You get what I'm saying? Just being real. Man, it's crazy, man. And I don't want y'all to be, oh my God, Banks is a Bron hater. Then y'all are going to be in the comments bringing up all the stats and this and this and this. Like I told y'all, like Bron is going to, stats-wise, is going to win a lot of these things. It's about eye test and about what actually happens in the biggest moments. Like most of the times you are even sitting there like, Bron, why are you passing it to this guy? Y'all are even confused and y'all are cheese and y'all are like, no, man. Passing the KCP, like y'all are even like even 80s getting game winners. I'm not even gonna go into OD depth, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's not about the results. It's not about who misses or not. It's just who do you believe in? Who actually is taking the shot? Who is actually doing what? The fact that Kyrie was the chosen one in that moment with Bron after 2 rings, with Bron, etc. in his prime, and they still go take the young boy to take the shot. That just tells you, and that all y'all saying, whatever y'all saying, gets erased and contradicted. Because if that guy is so clutch like y'all say, he should be the one taking it. Not only is he older, not only is he in his prime, not only like y'all saying the stats have shown that he has done it, even in that series and all that type of stuff, then why is he not, just like y'all said, oh, before that shot, it was Bron who had the ball. He made he made 4 free throws. And he made that 1-3 over Ezeli. Okay. So doesn't that mean LeBron's hot? Shouldn't be the play for LeBron? But y'all don't mention that he was 1 for 5 from the field in that quarter. Kyrie was 1 for 3. Y'all don't mention that. Or in that clutch situation. Y'all don't mention that. All the things should show to you that Bron should be the one taking that shot. And still, it's drawn for Kyrie. That already just erases everything y'all say. It's about the mentality, and it's about the fact that he is even chosen. That already shows you what Kyrie is saying is factual. Y'all are just talking about opinions and this and that. The footage shows you what Kyrie is saying is factual. The last shots, when Kyrie's in Boston, the footage show you what Kyrie is saying is factual. When he's with the Nets, the footage show you that what Kyrie's saying is factual. Now, when he's with the Nets and Kyrie's playing, the footage will show you that what he's saying is factual. Because sometimes it'll be KD, sometimes it'll be Kyrie. Come on now. Stop trying to hate on a man because you don't like him because he left Bron. It's okay. I know he lost you a 1-2 ring because he left. I know he did that. But at the end of the day, y'all were loving him and now you don't like him just for one reason. Check yourself. Take away those emotions to the side. Don't be emotional. Look at what the truth is. Look at what the IQ is. Simple. Simple. Come on now. When truth talks, you listen. Anyway, share, like, and subscribe. You already know. Be out here. There's no doubt here and there's no drought here. You feel me? My goodness, man. Bruh, this gets out of hand, man. A lot of the times it gets out of hand. You feel me? Anyways, I'm out, man.